everyone. Yes, I do mean you. It's me, Silver Daddy. Are you ready for another exciting adventure, aka trip or Trippin' with me? We're about to discover and share some amazing life stories. If I take a few sudden tangent turns along the way, don't worry, because I'll find our way back. Come on, climb aboard and buckle up, because we are ready to start another great episode of Trippin' with Silver Daddy. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Trippin' with Silver Daddy. And this is a very special episode because this is actually season 1, episode 52. What does that mean? I made it 1 year. I've actually done the podcast. This is my 1 year last podcast of season 1. So the next week is going to be season 2. Many great things that I'm going to share with you today. But probably one of the most important things is, there's a couple very important things. I really need to increase my subscribers. So I really need you to share this with people and please subscribe. Number 2, make sure you pay attention at the end of the show. Because at the end of the show, I'm going to tell you how you can get one of my custom tie-dye shirts. Something that I will make just for you, and it's free. And that's going to be something I'm going to tell you at the end of the show, since I made it through 1 year. But this show is going to be kind of special. It's actually called the Hodgepodge Show. And I love that word. I used to love that word ever since I learned what hodgepodge was when I was in high school, one of my vocab words. So if you don't know, hodgepodge is kind of like taking a mixture of a bunch of different things that may not make sense and putting it together. And that's what this show is going to be, since it's the last one of the season. It's kind of like my cooking. My cooking, sometimes people will say it's hodgepodge because I take a little of this and a little of that, and I make something out of it. Nowadays, they call that chaos cooking. Chaos menu. It's kind of like if you're cooking, you may take mole from Mexican and then green curry from Thai and add that to like a southern biscuit gravy, like a sausage gravy, and combine all three of those. So you're going to have like sausage gravy and a green curry with chocolate mole. Yeah, doesn't sound that great. But who knows? It could be until you try it. So this show is a little bit what I'm going to call, it is the Hodgepodge Show. And what I mean by that, I have a few interviews that I've done throughout this season that I have never aired because I just didn't find a way to put them all together. And then I also have the Flock Fest. So we'll start with that. Flock Fest is something that I am going to be a sponsor of, and I'm going to once again rerun an interview that I did with them. I loved the interview with Steven, who started Flock Fest, and I really believe in what they stand for. And you'll find out if you're a flocker or a fluffer. I'm a fluffer. So you'll find that out in the interview. And then there's this great interview I've done at the Putnam Lodge. You're going to learn a lot about Putnam Lodge. It's historical. This is where Al Capone actually did a lot of his Florida selling his alcohol out of this place. And some of the things that I'm going to show you and talk to, I think it was Robin, you're going to be amazed at this historical lodge and what they all did. And then I have an artist that's actually from Turkey that moved to the United States that has a lot of different artwork that he puts on display. So there's going to be a lot of things we're going to talk about during this show, but make sure you stay at the very end and learn how you get you can get your own free tie-dye. Hey everyone, going to take a fast break, and then we will be right back with more. Hey everyone, I'm going to let you in on the Silver Daddy secret. Where does Silver Daddy get his hair, beard, and skin taken care of on his face? I go to JT Cuts Academy. The reason I go there, the owner, JT, has two very successful barbershops in Fort Lauderdale, and he has actually won the award for the best barber in the area. Now, Silver Daddy used to be a teacher, and I also wrote training for airlines, and I did a lot of training. So I'm really a big believer in helping people learn to become better. There is no better way than to get a great haircut or get a shave, beard taken care of by students who are learning but have put the hours in and practicing. And they are under the guidance of some of the best instructors in the area. I love going into JT Cuts Academy because one, I know I'm going to look out my best, and two, I'm going to be helping students get credit so they can graduate and have their own life. It's a win-win for everyone. Check out JT Cut Academies. Call them for times that they're cutting. Hey everyone, welcome back to Trippin with Silver Daddy. I just need to let you know, as I keep telling you, when you travel, you got to stop and explore because you can learn so much. And I just met Bonnie here. Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
I'm at the Putnam Lodge that was built in 1927 and 28, and it was built by the Putnam Lumber Company. And what's so special about this place is, do you see all this wood here? I'm hoping you're all watching on YouTube, but if you're just listening to me on one of the audibles, you really need to go to YouTube and check this video out. See all this wood here? This wood throughout this whole building, and there's like 36 rooms, I believe, yes. Correct? In the dining room and all that. It's called Peckley cypress. And it's actually considered an extinct wood. This is the only place really to see this. And what is even more cool, I didn't know this. Bonnie's teaching me everything, everyone. See the wood behind her and all that? That's all berry juice, she just told me, right?
Yes, it's berry juice done by the Indians in 27. They come in and hand done it all. It's not paint, it's all berry juice, every bit of it.
So they used berry juice as paint.
That was their paint.
That was their paint, and this was done by the native tribes in the area, right?
Yes.
The Seminoles, I guess? Mm-hmm. Okay, now there's more incredible things. First thing I need to ask you, Bonnie, these huge vases, or whatever, do you know anything about them?
I really don't. I know that these were bought, they bought them at an auction, and there's two of them. We're not allowed to really mess with them. We don't even get
They're huge.
Yes, sir.
But wait a minute, everyone, you wait till you hear this story. Come, tell them about, I'm just like, I can't believe this, everyone. I can't even hold my phone. Hold on. I can't believe this. Here, let's try it like that. Bonnie, there was someone pretty famous who did a lot of work out of here, right?
Al Capone.
Al Capone. Mm-hmm. And Al Capone, tell them the story what you just told me.
This is where he done his winery, his liquors. This is where he done his running, all of his bad stuff. He has had hidden stuff all up underneath there in our fireplace right here.
So basically, Al Capone ran his illegal liquor from this hotel.
Yes.
Throughout the whole eastern part of the United States?
This is where he ran it from.
Okay, look at this. She showed me this. This is amazing. Watch, everyone. Okay. I'm sorry for the filming. Okay, point it out. See that hole? Tell everyone what that hole's for.
This is where they would peek out and look to see if they could sell them liquor or not, because they didn't want to sell to the cops, because they didn't want to be arrested. So they would stand behind here, which leads right through here.
Wait a minute, we're going to take a tour.
You can see inside behind.
So basically, they would stand in this closet right here. Oh my gosh. And I'm looking at the fireplace.
Mm-hmm. They would stand in between the bricks.
They would stand there and look through that hole just to see if the person was a cop or something. That's pretty amazing. But here's something even more amazing. Bonnie, tell them about this table, underneath this table. Everyone look. You can kind of see it.
That's where you can't now, but you can get underneath there, and you were able to pick the floor apart. You had to know what pieces went where, and you could travel anywhere underneath this building that you wanted to.
So under that carpet, and you can see an indentation, that's a false floor that you could actually go underneath the building and escape, right?
Yes.
Now here's something else really cool, everyone. They have some wonderful art. And this one piece of art, I'm just amazed about. Can I go up the steps?
Yes, sir.
Hey, see this piece of art here, everyone? On the wall? This here. Look at this. Do you see that? That's from what year?
1909.
Oh, it's from 1909. And all that color on there, that's all done by Barry's.
C.M. Russell, 1909.
C.M. Russell, 1909. And all that, what looks like paint, is actually berry juice. This place is incredible.
Out the back door here was his fire escape. We've never taken it down. He would stay in the room upstairs, and if the cops were coming in, they had a bay window that they could look out. They would run down this fire escape.
Oh, so if the police were here trying to arrest them,
They'd come down the fireplace. He had a car that ran outside 24/7, and he would
they'd come down the fire escape here to escape. Whoop, and there's peacocks. I know a peacock.
He had his death tree out there, and he killed a lot of people here. The tree recently came down in the last hurricane. But if you walk out back to the left, you'll see a bunch of bamboo.
Yeah.
And in the middle of that bamboo, the tree came up and lay completely sideways. They said there was almost 2,000 deaths on that tree.
2,000 what?
Deaths.
Deaths?
Deaths. Like he killed people
Oh, over 2,000 people were killed
on that tree.
on the tree?
During the last
Like hung?
Like hung.
Oh my God. There's some dark side to this too, everyone.
Yes.
Wow. I'm telling you, this is a historical property. It's not until you come here, whoop, there's the peacock. It's not until you come here that you actually can learn about this stuff. Everyone, my mind's blown. This is just too much. Oh, this is so cool. Bonnie, I want to thank you for just talking to us and telling us all this. Hey, everyone, if you're up in the area of Shamrock, Cross Cities, and it's called Cross Cities because there used to be 2 railroads that came through here.
Yes.
That's why it's called Cross City. But if you're here, you have to come here. Either stay here or come here for food. We have great dinners.
We have 2 of the best chefs you could ask for. They've got steak, seafood, anything you could ask for. It's the best.
Some of the best steak and seafood. This is where you need to come, everyone. Hey, we're going to take a break. You're listening or watching Trippin' with Silver Daddy. Be right back. Hey, everyone. It's me, Silver Daddy. And I keep telling you, I'm going to be at Blether. And that's July 26th, 27th, 28th. And what's Blether, you're asking? Blether is the Bear Leather weekend up in Mobile, Alabama. So it's time to get my leather on. Now, my question to you. Do you like this one on me? Do you think this would look good? I'm at Leatherworks. And Fort Lauderdale, if you're buying letters, this is where you have to come. Do you think this one, or do you like the more just the X? Hey, I need help. Well, they have this one. Nope, because I don't know where that bottom strap goes to. I'm afraid of that one. So tell me which of these two you like. The X one or this one? Leave your comments below. Bye. On Friday, July 26th, is the Red Light, Green Light Underwear Dance Party featuring DJ Robbie Kerrigan. July 27th, Roughnecks on the Rig will be having the 29th annual Mr. Gulf Coast Bear Contest, and that's going to be hosted by AJ McKay. When you come up to Mobile Leather Weekend, make sure you make your reservations today at the host hotel, Hampton Inns and Suites. It's only $139 a night. Hey everyone, welcome back to Trippin with Silver Daddy. And I am here with an artist who has art on display. And I'm going to let you introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, I am Ilyas. I am a Kurdish-Danish artist. I was born in Turkey, brought up in Denmark, so I lived in Denmark for most of my life. And I lived for many years in London, and now I actually live in Lisbon. I've been living there for 8 years. I am in Florida because I have had, this is my third exhibition I'm having.
Your third expedition.
Yeah.
And your expeditions, have they all been right now in Florida, like in the past year? Or
They have, yes. So I had an exhibition in Fort Myers, I had an exhibition on Marco Island, and this is my third exhibition in Florida.
So right now, just for those who don't know, we are in Wilton Manors area. Have you been to Wilton Manors before, or is this your first time here?
I have been before, yes, and I've had shows before.
You've been here before. So art is your passion,
It is.
but you're a very creative person. I asked him some questions, and you do more than just art. You're into a lot of different, what I would say, very creative things, right?
So I paint, my main thing is painting, and then I do photography, and I write lyrics and poems. So I try to express myself through different genres of art.
But you also like dance, you told me, correct?
I do, I love dancing, I love going out dancing, clubbing, and as a part of the lyrics, writing music, and
And feeling the music and
Moving
letting
around.
it get into your body and just being free.
Completely.
So let's talk a little bit about your art, okay? You say you do painting, so for those who don't understand art, and there's people out there that don't, do you do watercolor? Do you do oils? What type of paintings do you do?
So my main medium is acrylics.
Acrylics.
I mix sand, gravel, and glue, paint layers upon layers based on the human mind, layers upon layers of memory.
Okay.
Some areas we remember, other areas we don't. It's about the blur, and that's what my paintings reflect. My paintings are inspired by the sea and the ocean and people's eyes, so we're all content and happy around the sea, the ocean, the nature, because we're still happy, and the sky.
Holy macaroni.
So the ocean inspires you, and you said people's eyes?
Yeah, human beings, so because every eyes have got another story, got another journey to go on, and my pieces are about going on a journey. Hence why when somebody comes to my exhibition, I say to them, I would like you not to decide whether you like this or not, or which one you like or why not. I would like you just let go and go on a journey with the pieces and where the energy takes you.
That is very inspirational in just hearing that, because artwork is a journey. And to me, this is just me, and I've never studied art. I love art because I pick up and buy art pieces when I travel. It's something that reminds me. It's like a different type of memory. We can all take just photographs when we go places, but when you come back with a piece of art from, like if I visited an island and I find a local artist and there's something, it's always something that inspires me. Something when I see it, it like gives me goosebumps. I can't understand.
Resonates to you.
It's special to me. And a lot of times, Silver Daddy's just like in his own mind. I'll take it home, and my friends and family would be like, "What the hell did you see in that?" And I'm like, "You don't see it? It's right there in front of you." Because art is special to each individual, just like art's special to you that you make. Every piece is probably special.
Art is very personalized.
Yes.
It's very abstract. It's very unique in the sense of whichever journey you go on with a piece, that's your journey. And many times I have friends of mine or clients of mine who collect this, who say the best piece is the one I have. I'm like, is the one that you have built a relationship with. Is the one that you go on different journeys with, that you see in different lightings at different times of the day, different moods of yourself. So art is about spending time. It's like you invest time in people, you invest time in art.
And you do. And oh my God, that's just when he said art is a relationship. That's exactly what it is for me. I look at this painting and I see it every day, but there's some nights I just stare at it. And it may be whatever. Like one I know is a Chilean woman holding her children that I bought when I went to Machu Picchu. And every time I look at that, I think, what is she thinking? It inspires me to think how other people feel too. So it is a relationship. That's really cool.
And also art is about something you go through, something you want to express differently than actually using words. So for example, my parents are Kurdish and so am I, and our common language was Kurdish, although I was brought up in Denmark. So if I can say, my intellectual language is Danish. I always felt I didn't have a language to communicate with my parents because Kurdish language was banned, so they never really learned it properly. So it was the everyday Kurdish we will be speaking to each other. We'll never go to the next level of the communication. So I always felt that art is a different platform to express myself. So it's a different way of, rather than just using words in a language, it's about using emotions, feelings, and let you go on a journey in a different way.
And it is always a journey. And journeys are great because journeys are growth. Every time you go on a journey, you grow and learn something new.
Journeys are amazing. Hence why, I was born in Turkey, brought up in Denmark, lived in London for almost 20 years. Now I live in Lisbon, Portugal, and I am looking to move to the US once I apply for my visa as an artist. So, and this is my artistic journey. So, being an artist is allowing me to travel the world, going different places, and I'm just following it.
That is so inspiring. Now, for someone who may want to see your artwork, do you have websites? Do you have places where they can go online and see?
I use mostly my Instagram.
Okay,
so
what's your Instagram?
My surname is Kirkan, is spelled Kirkan, so Kirkan Art. And at the moment, if you happen to be in Florida, I have my work with Art Frenzy that you can see behind us here, the gallery on Wilton Drive.
Okay, so let's tell everyone one more time your Instagram. What's your Instagram so they can follow you and see if they like your art?
Kirkan, Kirkan Art.
Great. That is really interesting. Hey everyone. If you are in the Wilton Manors area, please come to Art Frenzy. You can check out his art there. And I'm going to be very inspired. And the things he just told me, I just find that so emotional and inspirational. I have to go to break, everyone. And when I come back, who knows where I'll be? You are listening to Trippin' with Silver Daddy. Everyone, it's me. And I'm at my favorite place, Majestic Car Wash. Because look, there's my Blue Beauty coming out from her weekly bath. I love this place. I keep telling you, if you live in Florida, this is where you need to get your car washed. And not only that, they got a special they're starting. if you buy 6 car washes, you get 4 free. This is a Mother's Day and Father's Day special. Buy 6, get 4 free. Come in. You need to come here to Majestic Car Wash in Fort Lauderdale on A1A. I'm sorry, no, on US 1. We're not on A1A. We're on US 1. I'm a little lost. But that is my car. And now they're rubbing it down. The inside's clean. It smells good. I'm just telling you. Buy your mother or father a great gift. Get their car washed where Silver Daddy gets his. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to Trippin with Silver Daddy. And I am with, this is a great event. Love this event. I'm with Flockfest. And this is Steven. He actually was the one who came up with this whole idea. Started this thing, how many years ago? 9
years ago.
9 years ago, and it started as just like a group of friend type thing. I'm gonna have him tell a story. But it has blown up. Like, blown up because they use blow-ups. We'll talk about that. And then we have Dan here.
Hi.
And Dan, you're the secretary of the organization?
Secretary of the Board of Flockfest, yes.
Let me tell you this. If you have to have a secretary, then you know Steven is doing really well in life because he's got a personal secretary. I love that. I would be someone's secretary. I'm really good at, well, maybe I wouldn't be good as a secretary, but I'm really good. So let's talk a little bit about Flockfest.
Yes!
Okay, tell us the story. You started this 9 years ago.
Yes.
Speak loud.
In 2015, it was a group of 60 people. We got together on the beach in Sebastian. I told them to blow up these floats. I drove a U-Haul around, picked them all up, and it was 60 people with a lot of floats. It's developed 9 years later. Last year was 1,500 people on the beach. We now raise money for charities within our community.
Another organization that raises money for the community. We talked about that in earlier segments or maybe later segments, depending on which segment I put in first, but we talk about the importance of giving back. And that is the one thing that is so remarkable about the LGBTQ plus community is they know what it's like to be discriminated against, especially when you're my age. You know what it's like running from the police, raiding the bars in Cincinnati and hiding in the sewer and still getting caught and finding out the person who caught you is like a friend of yours from high school, the policeman, and trying to lie why I was at the dock. But giving back is very important.
It is. Yeah.
So you did get over 1,500 people now?
1,500 people. We're expecting at least 2,000 this year, and this will be our 9th year. We're already started planning for next year, which is our 10-year anniversary.
Okay, so when is it this year?
It's July 5th, 6th, and 7th.
So right after 4th of July weekend.
It kind of meshes together.
Perfect.
Yes.
Because I don't even know when 4th of July is. So is it on a weekend?
It's on Thursday.
It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Perfect.
Yes.
So you can come to Fort Lauderdale,
Yes.
party all week and do stuff, and you probably have things going on every day,
We
right?
do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have check-in parties. Thursday, we had the leather and feather party at the Eagle. We have the Flock the Block party at Lit.
The what? What the what party?
Flock the Block.
Oh, flock.
Flock the Block.
I was like, God, man, that person has a lot of stamina.
That's a Lit bar. Then we have obviously the beach party, which is on the beach. Yeah, huge. And
Which beach is it at now?
it's south of Las Olas. It's called South.
It's called South Beach.
South Beach,
South
but
Beach,
it's in Fort Lauderdale.
South Beach. So we got to make that distinction. Yes.
Let me tell you, South Beach, Fort Lauderdale is so much nicer than South Beach, Miami, because you can get an Uber to it real cheap compared to going to Miami. I drive Uber, let me tell you, and I hate going to South Beach, Miami. So you're better off going to South Beach, Fort Lauderdale.
Yes. And then Sunday we followed up with our Flockfest Splash Party, which is at the Courtyard Marriott Easton. That is over the top fun.
Yeah.
And what are you going to be doing besides partying and supporting him?
Partying and supporting recording and everything.
The
that it takes
logistics.
to make sure that everybody has a good time without worrying about it. That's it.
How long does it take to blow up 1,500 of these? Or it's going to be 2,000, you think? How long does it take to blow these up?
We actually blow them up within an hour and a half in the morning. We have a giant compressor.
Oh,
It's not my mouth. I mean, there's a lot of people with.
I can blow
lot of
people.
amazing
I can
blowers.
blow, but I'm not blowing that much. Trust me. I don't care how big these things are. I'm not blowing them. But an hour and a half?
Yeah, we have a group of volunteers that come out. And
You know what would be fun for me to do? I would love to come during the blow up part and videotape the whole blow up and do like a time fast thing from start and then me popping in talking about stuff. I think that would be hysterical.
The entire station, we call that the blow station. The blow station.
Yeah.
Can I, wait a minute, can I get, do you make t-shirts that say blow stations? Oh my God, I want a t-shirt! I need a blow station.
Yeah.
I'll tie that.
We'll call it
Do they come in
Or
white?
you will call it the fluffer station.
Okay, this interview's over. I am not putting up with this shit. Let me tell you, I'm Silver Daddy. I'm kidding. These guys are so much fun. I am not, believe it or not, I've lived here 10 years and they've never been to the event. What?
Interview's over.
Bye! No, because normally it's always right around the 4th of July. And I happen to go to Cincinnati. But I'm not going to Cincinnati this 4th of July. I'm coming here. I want to do a whole show from your place.
Perfect. Let's do it.
And videotape a lot of stuff, and then you can use it. I'll give it to you, and you can use it for any of your marketing production.
To be hype. Awesome.
I'm a fluffer.
You're a flocker now. You're gonna be flocked this year.
Oh, the peanut gallery started. I'm a flocker and a fluffer and a blower. Hey everyone, it's time to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back. You are watching and listening to Trippin' with Silver Dandy. Hey, and remember we talked a lot about blowing, so please make sure you subscribe and like, just go below and do all that below. I'll be right back. Hey everyone, get ready because it's going to be a flocking good time. Because guess what? Flockfest is about to be here. It's July 4th through 7th. But Flockfest is more than just this huge event on the beach in Fort Lauderdale. You have Flock the Block. You have Flockfest beach parties. There's Flockfest Splash. There's all kinds of events. The only way you can be up to date is to actually go to flockfestevents.org and you can check out all the great things that's going on. This event is so important to the community because Flockfest actually donates their profits to many different organizations, like the Wilton Manors Business Association. They also donate to the Pet Project, to Prism, to the Broward House. There's so many different organizations. Safe Schools of South Florida, Outshine, PAL. There's so many organizations that benefit from Flockfest. So you need to go to flockfestevents.org and get your tickets now. Silver Daddy's going to be there. Welcome back. I want to first thank all of you that has ever listened or been a part of the show or helped me in this first year. There's a lot of people out there that really did help me. And I have mentioned them many times throughout the year. Ricky, Dan, Simone. There's a lot of people out there that has helped me. Desi's been helping me a lot. There's a lot of people out there. Daddy Phil, just supporting everything. Many people, and I want to thank you so much, and I want to thank everyone who's ever tuned in, written a comment, said anything, positive or negative, about the show. I appreciate it. So don't forget, I'm on a lot of different social platforms. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads. I don't know what else. If it's out there, I'm probably on it. But you can find me in a lot of those different locations. Or you can always just get a hold of me through my email, which is trippinwithsilverdaddy@gmail.com. Remember, there's never a G in Trippin. So I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed, listening to the artist and about the Putnam Lodge and Flockfest. I really hope you support and talk to them. Now, I want to tell you something. I am going to tell you how you can get yourself a free tie-dye. It's very easy. Starting next week, the first week of the second season, season 2 through episode, I believe it's 5, until the end of June. Let's put it this way, all the way till July 9th. Any episode prior to July 9th, the only thing you need to do is leave a comment on that episode. The comment just needs to be, I want a t-shirt, I want a tie-dye, give me a tie-dye, anything like that, so I know what you're writing about. You can write great things about the show too, but then say, hey, can I win the tie-dye? If you mention tie-dye, t-shirt, and I know it's kind of what you're gearing at, I'm going to respond and give you a number. And that's like your lottery number. Then, on July 9th, I know that date because it's my mother's birthday. On July 9th, I am actually going to put a short on YouTube and tell you who the winner is. I'm going to tell you what number is the winner of the tie-dye. And you're going to have 24 hours from the time I post that, which is usually 7 o'clock in the morning. You'll have till the next morning at 7 a.m. to send me an email at trippinwithsilverdaddy.com. And you're going to send me an email and say, I won, and give me your number. And I'll verify that. I don't care where in the world you are, I'm going to mail you your own tie-dye. And I'm going to ask you what colors you want in your tie-dye. And I'm going to make it custom just for you. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm wrapping up year 1. One person's going to get something very special from me, handcrafted, made by me. Now, as I always end my shows, I want to tell you that I really care about you and I have a special ending, but I'm going to roll some credits. And when I roll these credits, please pay attention to them. But right now, this is the end of season 1. And season 2 is going to be very special because you are going to be a part of it. I'm actually going to start doing some interviews through the computer that you could be the one I'm interviewing if you want. We're going to experiment with this. A lot of great things that's going to be coming up. So please watch the credits and remember, as always, love, peace, and respect. Thank you for watching or listening to Trippin' with Silver Daddy. Bye. Really, bye. Watch the credits. Okay? Just watch the credits. Bye. I want to tell you about my friend Jasmine, but we all just call her Jazzy because she is such a cool person. And she has been doing yoga for over 10 years. And for 6 years, she's actually been a certified yoga instructor. And what makes her so special, she gives great one-on-one personal lessons, or she can do group lessons. If you're like me and need to work on your flexibility as you're getting older, or, you just need to find that tranquil, calm place to be, Jazzy can help you. I know she's the right person for you. Hey, her information is above. It's on Instagram. Check her out at Suffocating Love 0.